welcome to Chaplin's Picks. This is my introductory video where I just want to explain a little bit what I'm going to be doing with this channel going forward. First off, my name is Orson Chaplin. I am an actor and I am also a music producer with hip hop. I have a bunch of music on Spotify and I am just a movie lover in general. My dad is Ilya Salkind. He's known for producing the first 3 Superman movies that came out in the 70s. He's also a big part in discovering Christopher Reeves. So growing up, I heard a lot about the film business, and he would take me to the movie theater every weekend and always give me a lot of Hollywood inside info. And he would always predict certain actors that were starting to come up at the time, and he would say, this actor is going to be a star. He did it with Jared Leto and many other actors, and he was almost always right. He was very good at predicting if a movie was going to be a hit or a flop after we would see it. And when I was about 10, he gave me AFI's 100 Years, 100 Best Movies list. He printed it out on a few pieces of paper, and he gave it to me, and he said, I want you to watch all these movies because these are considered some of the greatest movies of all time, and I think you'll learn a lot from watching these movies. So I did go through the entire list. They are really good movies. There's a few of them that became some of my favorites, like A Clockwork Orange, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, to name a few. And I'm very glad that he had me watch those movies at a young age. I felt like it definitely gave me a good idea about what a good movie is. Now, with that being said, I am not so much of a critical reviewer. I just like to watch movies that keep me entertained, keep me engaged, and that I have an overall good time with. So if you're expecting a reviewer who's going to be very critical and break everything down about why a movie is good or bad, that's not me. I'm just going to kind of give you my 2 cents on why I really enjoyed the movie, or if it was a movie I didn't enjoy, I'll give, some kind of little vague reasons of why I didn't enjoy it. I'm mostly going to be doing movies that I like, though, and most of the genre I'm going to be going into is going to be horror, but I will occasionally throw in some really good indie movies, some cult movies, maybe some classic comedy movies from the 90s that I loved, as I watched a lot of those growing up. And I'm just going to show you a lot of movies that I think are good and that I had a good time with, and kind of give you a little bit of reasoning why. I hope that you can maybe find movies you haven't heard of through my channel and watch them and have a good time with them, or just movies that you also agree were good and can leave me some comments of what you agree with. And I just want this to be a fun channel. On my film background side, I also, on my mom's side, am related to Charlie Chaplin. He was my mom's dad, so I'm a grandson of Charlie Chaplin, which was another big film influence on my life. And I heard a lot about him growing up. I never actually got to meet him, but I was told all kinds of stories from my mom, and I've read his autobiography like 3 times, and it's just very interesting, and he was definitely a genius. So, as I said, I have a lot of film background from all angles of my family. I was raised watching movies at a young age, and it's one of my favorite things to do. In my free time, I always try to watch at least one movie when I can. I also watch shows, but I'm definitely more of a movie guy because I like that it's less of a commitment and you can just watch it from beginning, middle, and end and finish it in one setting. But I do watch shows, but I won't be reviewing any shows on my channel. It's strictly going to be movies. So I do use a different rating system from some other people. Instead of stars, I like to use brains, because similar to how a zombie needs to eat brains, I need to watch movies. And I just think it's fun to use brains. So you will see me use brain symbols when I'm giving my ratings. 5 brains being really good, 1 brain being really bad. I love talking about movies in general. I'm always telling people about movies that I see, whether it's in the movie theater or at home. The first thing I want to do is talk to people around me. Hey, did you see this movie? It's really good, and recommend it. And A lot of my friends have told me, why don't you just do a YouTube channel and talk about movies since you love to talk about movies so much? So I figured, why not? And I hope that you get enjoyment out of this channel. And I need to watch movies like a zombie needs to eat brains. So I'm going to go get my fix now of movies, not brains. Stay tuned for the first review coming soon, and I hope that you have a great day.